Hey guys, well, this show's getting real interesting. For our new Super Sentai show, this was really fun and cool. What's the show about? Let's take a look. In episode 1, we see our Lupinrangers breaking in and retrieving an item from a collection that's called the Lupin Collection. After killing off the first Gangler, they escape and give the next new team their greeting card. We cut to a place where the villains are and the main bad guy is celebrating his 999th birthday. He's thinking about retiring and wants one of the Ganglers to become his successor. Meanwhile, one of the Ganglers has been stealing jewelry and burning buildings with another piece of the Lupin collection. While the Lupinrangers are fighting him, the new team shows up and transform into Patrangers. In episode 2, we start right up at the end of the previous episode. The Patrangers are fighting the Lupinrangers while they try to stop the Gangler, but he retreats. After taking a break and remembering their promise to Kogure, the Lupinrangers show up to fight the Gangler. They retrieve the Lupin collection, the Patrangers show up, transform, and fight the Gangler and the Lupinrangers. Lupin Red decides to leave so that the Patrangers can finish off the Gangler. After a cool finishing attack from Patra and Yugo, the Gangler grows big, the Lupinrangers fly in their Dial Fighters, and Good Striker combines with them into Lupinkaiser. The fight goes on and Lupinkaiser manages to destroy the Gangler. The Lupinrangers are back at their restaurant, and the Patrangers show up and confronts them, thus ending the episode. I'm already sold on this show since the first episode. Everything they throw at us was cool and awesome. The story seems really interesting. The action is all over the place and it's amazing. They go from normal camera lens to fisheye lens. For those that have ADHD, you're going to go nuts with these scenes. The comedy is good and the dark moments are done well. We see that the Lupinrangers are stealing items to complete the Lupin collection, and there's a reason for that. Apparently one of the villains is going around and freezing people. Kairi's brother is frozen, Tomo's fiance or wife is frozen, and I'm assuming it's Umika's friend that gets frozen. They all get cracked and are gone. Kogure shows up to the three individually and hands them the Versus Changer. He says that if they collect all the items from the Lupin collection, they can bring people back from being gone with the help of his master, Arsene Lupin, the famous Phantom Thief. The villains' story is also interesting. They're not taking over the world or anything, they're just criminals and they get off on doing bad things. I like how each of them have safes on them. That's where they keep some of the Lupin collection and use their powers for greed and scummy things. Good Striker is apparently sentient and can switch sides. He also says that he enhances the Lupin collection. I'm curious on how he knows it and how the Patrangers don't know about it. I know there will be answers later on and I can't wait. The characters are really nice. Kairi is energetic and can be serious when things get out of hand. Toma is basically Joe from Gokaiger. He's calm, strong, and can be a smartass. Umika is fine and has some good agility skills. Keiichiro is your typical cop who wants to stop crime and sees things black and white. Thieves are thieves and gangsters are gangsters. Despite him having a temper, he does have calm moments, which surprised me. Sakuya is the nice guy and wants to get along with the team. Tsukasa is the tough girl, and that's pretty much it. I'm sure there's more to her later on. Same thing with the other characters. Jim Carter is just a typical robot that helps the Patrangers. Hilltop is the head of the branch, and I really like him. It's amazing that an African American is speaking Japanese in a Super Sentai show. I do like some diversity once in a while. The villains are your typical villains with cool designs, and I can't wait to see what they can do. The suits are really cool. Besides the villains looking nice, the two teams have great suits. I like how each suit corresponds to regular wardrobes. With Lupinranger, they got top hats and capes. With Patranger, they got ties and police caps. That's neat and a nice nod to both wardrobes. Some people debated on what team they are on. If I had to choose, I'm on Team Lupin. I like Patranger, don't get me wrong, but with Lupinranger, they have better suits and cool weapons. Lupinkaiser looks great, and the blending with practical effects and CG go so well together. Overall, I loved the first 2 episodes. It gave us enough story and questions for us to figure out later on down the road. I can't wait to see more of the spectacular action that this show has. I cannot stress this enough. It has some of the best action scenes. It's funny how the first 2 episodes focus on the Lupinrangers. In the next episode, it looks like Patranger will get the spotlight next. I can't wait to see their mecha combined and see what they can do. Anyway, great episodes, and I think this show might be a win for Super Sentai. Let's keep on investigating, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will catch you later.